Hey, good evening, everybody.
Hey guys, how's
We're back.
everybody? We are back. We're the
Yeah,
Lovebirds.
I'm William.
And I'm Darlene Bird, affectionately known as the Lovebirds.
Absolutely.
Where we love people
And we
and
love
we love
love.
love.
Absolutely. Yes,
So
ma'am.
we are back.
I'm so excited to be back, man.
Yes.
It's so great to do this, man.
For another episode of Conversations with the Lovebirds. And so we are so happy to be here and share with you all. Good evening, everybody.
How you doing? Hey, Amy.
Amy.
Hey, Feel Good Talk family.
Yes.
Yes, it's good to see everybody again.
Happy Wednesday, everybody.
Happy Wednesday, yes. It's hump day.
It's hump day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. The day was full of stuff, man.
We will hump all day long, man. It's been a lot to get done.
We trying to get ready for the Christmas party.
Yes.
It's so icy Christmas party at the Lovebirds.
Yes, it's my birthday. I get so excited about it. And it's our annual Lovebird holiday get together.
Yes.
So for all of you who are making your way down from Pennsylvania, we're super
psyched to see you.
Yes, I think everybody, the welcome start coming in on tomorrow.
Yes, we get people coming in tomorrow.
It's about to go
down
for the whole weekend.
Yes.
So
we're
excited. We're
excited.
Super excited. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Absolutely.
It's Christmas.
Christmas time. It's her favorite time.
It's my favorite.
This is the Christmas lady from
heck. All other holidays just get in the way of Christmas. So January, when Christmas is over, I'm already planning for the next Christmas.
See you too.
That's right. Yep. Let's do it.
So if you're in town, you're anywhere in the Atlanta area, you make yourself over here to 804 Ravenna Drive.
Yeah.
In Austell, Georgia.
And we got surprises.
Yeah, we got surprises coming.
I'm excited about
surprises. Surprise for them.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
It is.
But you know what, baby?
Yes.
I'm although I get super excited, I'm very, very mindful that not everybody gets super excited during the holiday time. And I think we should talk about it. I think it's worth a conversation.
I think it's about time.
It's not the most wonderful time of the year for some. For some, it's the most stressful time of the year. For others, it's the most emotionally distressful time of the year, full of distress.
Yes.
And I've seen it and I know it. And so I just think that
this time last year was a wonderful time of the year, especially not for me.
You guys,
I lost my mother just before Christmas last year.
You did.
And that was
and before you lost your mom, we had a house fire where we lost everything in our master bedroom suite.
So talk about going through some stressful situations.
Yeah, last Christmas we were living in a hotel and our house was burnt up and
it hit like a ton of bricks last year.
Yeah. So we understand.
Through all the grace of God.
Yeah. So that's probably why I'm doubly excited this year. We did the Christmas in July. We get two this year. Double for the trouble.
That's why. Yeah,
Play with me.
Why we get double for our trouble.
But we're mindful that it's not the most wonderful time of the year for everybody.
Not for everybody.
For some people, it's not.
And we're thinking about you.
And we are thinking about those who have a tough time. And their family feel it. Their relationship feels it. When this time rolls around, it's, some people just, it's on repeat. It's every year. I don't know. It's just they don't do it well. And so, hey, Frenchie. So we're trying to be mindful of that.
Sometimes.
So for some it's stressful.
Hey, Debbie, how you doing?
For some people, hey there. Hey. So for some, it's not the most wonderful time of the year. For some, it's the most stressful time of the year. And you know what? How about, where do you guys fall on that? Let's see. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being like Darlene, super excited, most wonderful time of the year. And down there, 1s, 2s, and 3s is the most stressful time of the year, or the most anxious time of the year, or I'm full of distress. Let's put it in the comments. Are you up there with me? I'm like a full-on 9 and 10.
She's a full-on borderline 11.
Yeah, or are you down there 1s, 2s, 3s? What is this for you? The holiday season.
10. I know 10? With all of those daggone nutcracker soldiers over there.
Nutcrackers coming out this time. They may be in story. Let me share this. Let me share my live. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to share.
Oh, I didn't share.
Yeah.
I got to do some house cleaning. Some house cleaning.
Yeah,
guys.
just
I got to share. I forgot all about that.
Yeah, I think some people need to hear this.
But
so we're gonna ask you to share. If you know if you tag people who have a we got a 3. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I know it. I understand it. Yeah. And so if you know some people who are 1s, 2s, and 3s around the holidays, tag them in and say, this might help you.
Yes.
This might help you. If for everybody it's not the most wonderful. For some it's stressful. For whatever reason, lots of reasons. We're going to talk about some of those reasons. So let us know where it is for you. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Very good. Very good. All right.
Okay.
So 0.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm doing some house cleaning right now.
That's a 3.
And I'm gonna. I'm sorry.
So we're talking about is this the most wonderful time of the year for you? If so, we're putting 9s and 10s. If it's the most stressful time, or if it's full of distress for you, we're putting those lower numbers in, because we realize people are all over the place on this, as it is every year. Yeah, it's nothing. It might even be aggravated because of COVID and some of the things we've gone through. Absolutely. There's been a lot of loss. So some people are not going to be able to share the holidays with some folks that they're used to sharing it with. So we're all over the place on this thing. So let's put your number
Everybody's all over the place.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yes. While you're thinking of that, I also want you to think about some of the things that get through stressful situations in this time. If you have any ideas, or you have any techniques or anything that you use to get through being stressed out during the holiday season, I want you to go ahead and share that also.
Let's talk about what it looks like. Like, how do you know if someone is having a tough time? Because our topic today is what? Emotional healing for the holidays. Emotional healing for the holidays.
You celebrate Kwanzaa.
So it's normal.
Okay.
So every day.
Okay. It's every day.
Emotional healing for the holidays is what we're talking about. And so, we're talking about people who suffered emotional distress or anxiety during the holidays. And what does that look like if someone is suffering for that? How do you spot that? Help us out with this one. Help us describe what it looks like for those who are suffering during this time of the year. What does emotional distress look like? I know some people are just sad for a number of reasons. So it looks like sadness.
Some people turn inward.
Yeah. They hibernate.
They hibernate.
Some people hibernate for the winter. They go inside. They don't want to deal with people.
They don't want to deal with
They withdraw.
Yes. Withdraw. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yep. Some people they get into obsessions. Somebody said never smiling. Very good. They're just sad. Turn your volume down.
Okay.
Some people get sick, or they act sick. They just get sick.
Yes.
Boredom. I'm just bored, kind of lackadaisical, keep to themselves. Yep. They hibernate. Yep. Some people are angry. Yep. Amy still has her mom, so she's surrounded by love, and she has a supportive community. And it's so important to have a supportive. We'll talk about that later. But you got to have you can't just hibernate and just stay there by yourself in that little hole. Some people get angry.
First Christmas without
Aunt Debbie's. T-Mac. She doesn't have T-Mac. And all of the bears.
We already know. Yeah,
and all of the bears
and the
that
Christmas
he's
Wonderland that he had.
And the trains.
I remember when I first met Uncle T-Mac, man. This man he had a Christmas Wonderland set up.
He took over the dining room.
He took over the whole dining room. It was so beautiful. Amazing. I know you missed that.
You gotta miss that.
Yes,
you gotta miss that.
I missed that.
The teddy bears from
every year. Yes.
Yeah. Some people get just agitated. They just get moody, and there's mood swings. Yeah.
Yep.
So there's lots of ways to look at to spot it when people are having emotional distress. for the holidays. But when they get that feeling, they need what?
They need to be
Emotional
themselves.
healing.
Oh, they need emotional.
When they get that feeling, they need
That's a good one.
Emotional healing. When they get that feeling,
healing.
they need emotional healing.
Yes,
So we're talking
yes.
we're talking about emotional healing for the holidays.
That's a good one, baby.
That's a good one.
You kick that in.
Hey,
that's
emotional healing. When they get that feeling,
yes.
they need emotional healing. Yes. And in being part of the community too, we got to love on people and reach out to people
Most
too.
More importantly.
Yeah. Because they need love. They need love.
That's a great way to get through it.
Yep.
So we're going to cover a couple topics, techniques and ways that you can overcome if you're suffering from stress or you're suffering from anxiety during this time of the year, this holiday time this time of the year. And we just hope that it, empowers you to be okay. Yeah. We just want you to be
We just want everybody to be okay.
Everybody to be
we want to be okay. So we're going to share some tips for emotional healing during the holidays.
During the holidays.
And some choices that you can make
every time.
For your emotional healing for the holidays. The first thing that I would say is just know that it's okay to be you.
To be yourself.
And
if you're expressing, feeling it, go ahead. No, go.
I mean, it means like you are you. We're all individuals, and so we're all at different levels of excitement for the holidays. So whatever your level is, your level, and it's okay. It's okay to be you for the holidays. So it's okay to ask for what you want during the holidays, or what you need during the holidays. It's okay to set boundaries for the holidays, for what you're going to do, what you're not going to do. Maybe you choose one or two things. You can't go to everything or be everywhere, but it's okay to be you. It's okay to believe what you believe for the holidays. It's okay. It's okay. People have their own beliefs during the holidays. People have their own opinions about what people should do, how people should act, all of those types of things. It's okay to have your opinions.
Yes.
That's okay. It's okay to stand up for your values. It's okay to be you. It's okay to wear what you want to wear, if you want to wear the holiday stuff or not. It's okay to, to eat what you want to eat. It's okay to be you, and just settle that with yourself. And that in and of itself will alleviate a little bit of stress and some anxiety.
Yes. Understanding who you are and how you were made and realizing what you're going through is the first major stress reliever. Yeah. Just understanding the fact that, okay, I am sad, but understanding also that I can take control. I can take control.
Yeah, and it's okay. You're not alone.
You're not alone.
Knowing that you're not alone in that. And there's a lot of people that don't, don't feel like, oh my God, it's the holidays. There are a lot of people who don't, and you're not alone if you feel that way. Yep. So, but it's okay to be you. It's okay to have your own beliefs and things.
You're not small and you're significant.
Right.
You're not insignificant,
What you don't do is get small.
Yes.
Or, feel like you don't exist, or be just false. False. Like,
or take on somebody's other falsehood. Yeah. In that sense.
And it's okay to say what you want to say. However, as we shared in one of our previous segments, have courage to say what you want to say, but also have consideration. What's the word, guys?
That's the balance. Courage,
balance with consideration. That's how we communicate.
That's the best way to communicate.
Yeah. Yes. So be yourself for the holidays. It's okay to be you.
Also, you want to try to reinvent yourself. You want to decide to become a better person, or a better communicator, or a less abusive person, or a less egotistical person, or a less criticizing person. What's that?
People like that?
No, I don't.
Okay, listen, I ain't saying no name, but listen. That's a good point about reinventing yourself for the holidays. Choose who you want to be for the holidays.
Yes, you want to choose
who you want to be,
or how you want to be.
For the holidays.
That's that. Once you make the decision to be something else or become something else, that's a great way to kind of That's a great way, one, to relieve stress, but it also gives you a sense of direction and purpose.
Yeah. You gotta give yourself some self-talk sometimes.
Yes.
Like, you know
Yes,
what?
you want to confront yourself.
I normally get
Yes.
depressed during this time, but you know what? I see it coming.
Yep.
And I'm not gonna give it the pleasure this time.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna shy away.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna hibernate.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said do for others. That helps you get outside of yourself. Sometimes
Absolutely.
if you're in a funk,
Yep.
find a way to serve or give back or do something that's just not even
Whenever
about
you
you.
do something for somebody, it's like a natural high. You get joy from doing things for others.
Yeah.
Yep.
It makes her happy.
That makes you. Absolutely. That will make you happy, undoubtedly.
Yeah, and that's a decision that you can make.
That's a decision.
I'm gonna decide to not be in my own funk, but I'm gonna decide to get out there and serve or give. Yep. Or even in little ways, buy somebody's coffee. Mm-hmm. You know, but
that's a good one.
Yeah, just little ways that you can serve or give to get outside of your funk. Mm-hmm. Choose to get out of that funk.
Choose to get out of.
Choose to get out of.
When you make that
funk.
Decision, that's key. When you make that decision.
And we touched on it a little bit, but I think kind of the next point that I would say is to, in choose to love and to be loved.
Right.
So so the first and second point, we talked about
LA.
We talked about being yourself.
Good to see you, LA.
And we talked about reinventing yourself for the holidays. It's okay to be you, but why don't you choose who you want to be during the holidays?
Mm-hmm.
You know, who do you want people to see you as? Do they want to see? Do you want people to see the negative, the complaining, the doubting, the putting down, the critical, or do you want them to see somebody different? That's a choice that you can make for the holidays.
Plan things, future. Talk to others about the future to check in.
Yep.
Okay.
So
very good.
Loving and being loved takes you now outside of just, it's okay to be yourself and inventing yourself, but we have to deal with people. Mm-hmm. We do. It's not. Everybody's not on an island by themselves. We have to.
Allowing yourself to be loved and love on others actually will help you live longer.
You live longer.
You will.
You're a happier person.
You're
right?
Happier person. Yep.
You're a warmer person.
Yep.
Can you say that? You're a warmer person.
You can be
a warmer person. You're a better person. I'm warm.
You love me?
I love
you. Hot.
Yeah, but getting outside of yourself, loving on people and letting yourself be loved on, pause from self during the holidays and consider others, connect with people, be intentional about it. Mm-hmm. That helps get you out of that funk for the holidays. We need, if not the holidays, then when? I mean, you have to connect with other people and get out there and mingle for the holidays. Force yourself. If you're one who struggles, force yourself.
Yeah. Make a decision.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, time to turn the page. You better know that's right, Aunt Debbie. Yeah. You got to turn the page.
Mm-hmm. Yep. What about your thoughts? What about all that? You put something out about thoughts this week.
Yes.
This in the head.
Because we all know, or if you don't know, your thoughts align with your beliefs align with your emotions, and your emotions align with your actions or your inactions. Mm-hmm. So basically it all starts in your head. Mm-hmm. Whatever you're going through, whatever you're experiencing, it starts from either a thought from an experience or a thought from a non-experience, because your thoughts sometimes can play, your subconscious mind will play. It will make up stuff. It'll create the ifs and the mights, and those are never. No one, they're not real, and they're never. Well, they could be healthy in some, because if you're on a path to, like, what if I did this, and then it's a progression to be better, then it can help you out. But if it's causing you stress,
it's those thoughts that don't serve us well. That's the problem.
That's what I was
identifying those thoughts.
Thoughts, yes. Yeah. So you want to get a grip of you, and you want to attack mind immediately, because if the thoughts start to snowball, or I like to use the freight train effect. If you're trying to stop a freight train going 10 miles an hour versus a train going 80 miles an hour, it's going to take a lot longer for you to stop that freight train traveling 80 miles an hour, because it's built up so much momentum. It's just like that way with your thoughts. So
So
if
some of
you
those thoughts, you don't even need to let them leave the
you don't
station.
yeah they don't
You
need
need to identify that this train right here
is not
no.
leaving the station.
No, no,
Exactly.
listen, let me get churchy on you. Sometimes you got to decree and declare some things. Like, no,
Very
no, no.
good. Yes.
You got to
that's good.
decree and
That's
declare
Yep.
some things.
Mhm.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Yep.
You know, send that thought back where it came from.
Proctor. That's a
Right?
good one.
That
Thanks,
has to
Frenchie.
go away.
Yes. Those. Yeah. The
Send that-
subconscious mind is.
Yes.
Yo. Okay. I'm gonna interject this
Uh-huh.
because the actual enemy is your thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
The devil never sits down right beside you
Mm-hmm.
and says, and guides you into it. It's actually that thought. Now, I'm not a biblical, I don't, but I know most of the time I ever did something or caused myself some stress is because I created that stress in my mind,
Mm-hmm.
or I created that situation in my head first.
The
It was my thought.
situation. So sometimes we just make up, well, what if this and what if that? And
Mhm.
I probably won't be able to. And
Yeah, the problem
I,
is. Yeah, that's good.
and we could just
Yep.
chew those
Mhm.
things and chew on those things and chew on those things, and we're paralyzed.
And yep.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
the thoughts. So,
So
for
you
your
wanna
for the holidays, get a grip on your thoughts
Yes, think happy
for the
thoughts.
holidays.
Think happy
And
thoughts.
somebody said, yeah, and be with
Replace
happy
those-
and be with happy people.
Yes, be with happy
Happy
people.
people.
Replace those thoughts. It's anchoring to a good thought or a good.
Yeah.
Anchoring could be.
Thoughts.
Well, let me explain. Anchoring could be just thinking of a great experience that you had and just anchoring to that experience every time you get that bad thought. You replace that thought with that thought of that happy experience and just anchor to that and use that. Using breathing techniques and things of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
Just anchoring to something that'll get you out of that mindset of that bad thought.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can do it, guys.
Yeah, the mind doesn't differentiate. You're so right,
it.
Frenchie. Yes, yes. So, and not only that, it doesn't. So you can actually trick yourself into believing that something is bad, even in a good situation. In a bad situation, you can trick your mind into believing that it's good, or it's there's something good out of the situation, even in the midst of. Yeah.
When some people are. I mean, some people tend to be like toward the negative, like the glass half empty, the glass half
people
full.
People will catastrophize
half
everything.
Empty, half full.
They'll over-exaggerate things.
Where are you?
More. Oh, I have the greatest. I say I have the greatest culpable capabilities of anybody I know. So
you do what I say.
What?
When people say, "Are you your glass half empty or glass half full?" I tell them I get free refills.
That's a good one. That's a good one. And I get free refills. So it don't make a difference, huh? That's a good one.
I get free refills. I just call. Listen, I just called down a refill. Whatever.
Yeah,
whatever. I just called down a refill.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
So one of the reasons that people get stressful and full of distress over the holiday could be some of their past stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So another tip is, during the holidays, holidays can bring up some past sores and some sore points and, some bad experiences sometimes for the holidays. That's one of the reasons why some people get in a funk over the holidays. The holidays haven't gone well for them, or in the past, holidays weren't good for them, or when they were children, holidays weren't good for them, or for their family, or they went through some things. So we have to kind of get beyond that and create new memories for the future. So, forget the past for the holidays. Try to get as best as you can. Don't let past sores pester you. And they're very real. I mean, the people can focus on the past and get nightmares and just get sad, or just a wash of anger can come over them when they think about certain things. Or I've seen people just feel defeated. Like, I just feel defeated. Like I can't win.
Yes.
And it just a sense of defeat. So it's very real. It's not that we're playing with it, because these things are very real.
Yes.
But we need to try to exercise the past. And don't get stuck there, and don't play along with it, and don't wallow there. I know there's sometimes where I would, if I could feel sad, and my emotions are real. And so I'm not saying that you can just kind of blanket over your emotions. Feel your emotions. But guess what I do? I'll give myself Okay, 24 hours. Okay, babe, this ain't a good day.
Right.
All right, this ain't my day. I know it.
Yes.
And I'm going to feel it. But by tomorrow, 24 hours, 48 hours, that's it. I'm not going to talk about it no more. I'm moving forward. But right now it hurts and I'm feeling it. But I'm not going to stay there. So don't wallow in it. Come up with a strategy or a way to push yourself through it. So that you win.
Yeah, by reflecting on the past and not allowing those thoughts to take control of you, freeing your mind from, most of the times conditions that you had no control over, it will propel you to have it will release some stress and propel you to a better mental state, one, and just a better way of life too.
Don't be married to misery. Some people just
that's the married to misery stuff.
No matter what you say, some people have a way of bringing it back to misery. But I always this, and when I tried it, this is what happened, and just woe is me, and they're just married to misery. You need to divorce that thing.
You got to get rid of that.
Get rid of that.
Let it go.
That's
the key to that one. Let it go, and you let the stress go. So don't dwell on the past.
Don't dwell on the past. What else? Okay.
Nope. No, I was going to say.
I was going to say.
Yeah. Do it. Say it.
Adding new traits, adding new skills.
Okay, let's read.
God gives you another day.
You got to change to the positive. Rest, French. I'm reading some French. Every day you can change the past and adding a new trait, new skill. Very good.
French, you talk about how the mind doesn't differentiate from what's real and what's imagined.
Absolutely.
So that stuff that you imagine can take over your mind and be just as strong and powerful as something that was really real.
Yes.
But this thing wasn't real.
That's why I say you can trick your mind, and your mind is already trying to trick you, so you trick your mind back.
Yeah. Trick it back.
Trick it back. Trick it back.
All right.
Take control.
I got another tip.
What's it? Talk to me.
All right. Imagine that you have a switch inside of your body that you can flick it on and you can flick it off.
And that's hard.
That's hard, but you can get there. I'm telling you.
Oh, no, yes, you can
get there. And I'm talking about when it comes to anxiety, right? People do all kinds of things for anxiety that are good. There's breathing. You mentioned breathing. There's meditation. There's yoga.
Take a long walk. There's yoga. There's all kinds of exercise, relaxation.
Yes. But I tell you what, if you can find your inner switch that controls your anxiety, if you can get a hold of that and flick that thing off, I mean, listen, it's powerful for me. I know how to flick that switch, and I know how to put up a shield. You can be talking to me, and there is a shield that is literally going up while you're talking. It's going. And there's a glass shield that just went up that I'm not going to let what's coming in.
Very good journaling.
Journaling is great. I'm not going to let what's coming in because I have just put that up.
That's my favorite, Frenchie.
But you know what? If you can locate that internal switch that controls your anxiety, and with a single gesture, you can announce that it's over. I'm not going to dramatize this anymore. I'm not going to catastrophize this anymore. It's like a woo-sa. Some people say woo-sa. Woo-sa. You know what woo-sa is doing?
Yep.
Woo-sa is flicking the switch that I'm talking about. That's good. Yep. Woo-sa is flicking that switch. Yes. Oh, this conversation is healthy and it's helpful for Jewel. Hey, Jewel.
Hey, Jewel. Good to see you.
Jewel be here tomorrow, right? They coming, baby.
They'll be here Friday. Yes.
Okay, Friday.
But yes. Hey, Jewel.
Yeah, I'm glad this is helpful. But get a hold of that switch and learn how to flick that switch.
Turn that switch on.
And with one gesture, you are saying, not today. I'm not going there. I'm not going there. And it's like a muscle. You have to exercise.
You got to exercise.
It's like a muscle. So, I used to talk about this in leadership class. There's always going to be stimulus coming. Stimulus coming. Stimulus. Everything is stimulus coming into our aura. And then what happens with stimulus? We respond to it. There's stimulus, we respond. There's stimulus, we respond. There's stimulus, we respond. But you have to learn how to exercise that space right in there between the stimulus and your response. When I was a little girl, we come running in and my grandma would say, stop, 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 stop. we're so excited. We're trying to explain something. She would say, count to 10, count to 10, count to 10, and then tell me what you're trying to tell me.
Yes.
And in that moment, that's that space between stimulus and response where we gain control of our response. Now, when we're emotional, our response can come from our emotions.
Yes.
But what I want you to do is not respond from emotion. Let me tell you how you responded from your emotions. If you have to go back and apologize the next day for how you behaved,
yeah, that's a
for how you acted. I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying, like, if somebody has to go back and apologize for some for something they said or how they behaved, then you acted out of your emotions instead of acting from your values. Right? Because if I value the relationship or the person, I'm going to act a certain way. But if my emotions take over, I don't have any control of that. And guys, trust me, I know it's a muscle that has to be built up. Because I know we respond like that. We respond just like that. Yes. But don't respond. Try it. Try it this week. When stimulus comes, don't respond out of your emotions. Try to exercise that pause between stimulus and response and respond out of your values. Okay, because I value this relationship. You know what I mean? And maybe your response becomes no response. I mean, there was a family member, this was a couple years ago, said some things about me that wasn't nice, and they weren't true, but they weren't nice. And and I prayed about it, and God said, "Don't you say a word. Don't you say nothing." I'm like, I'm not going to respond because look, no. But my response was supposed to be no response. And of course, another family member jumped in there and responded for me, but my response was to be no response. Because of my value.
One Mississippi, two Mississippi.
And when you respond, because when you respond out of your value or out of the things that you value, and not only that, it's how you want to come across. I remember traveling on business and with another person, and the hotel didn't have my reservations. I had confirmation number. They had no, and they would give me a hard time. And they were like, you're not gonna get upset. And I said, you know what? I thought about it. I could jump up and down and holler and scream. I could put on the show right here in this lobby. But I'm choosing to respond. I'm choosing to respond, from my values. I'm choosing to respond from my values. And sometimes a no response is more powerful than a response. That's right. Absolutely. Especially if you're used to flying off the handle and then one day you don't fly. You don't fly?
Yes. That's going to bring another response.
Deborah Austin said, pause, pray, proceed. That's right. You're exercising that space between the step and the response with the pause. And then you proceed from your values or from, do you value the relationship? Do you value the person? Now, trust me. I have a half brother who can make the hair stand up on the back of my neck like none other. And so I pause and I think about it. But sometimes like, you know what, I'm going there. Listen, I'm going there. I am choosing to go there. But here's the thing. I'm in control of that choice. I'm in control of that choice. It's not like some rage has taken over me and I'm outside of my control and I don't know what happened to me. I'm in control of that choice. So exercise that muscle between stimulus and response during the holidays.
Very good.
During the holidays. And choose how you want to respond. We're talking about reinventing yourself, pushing yourself so that you're, not your normal person. If your normal person is not good, push beyond that. Okay? Find that switch and go, woo-sa.
Next point.
Anything?
Yes. No, I just want to go. I'm just listening to you because, baby, I love to hear from you.
Do you really?
Yeah, I do. You already know I do. Another way we can relieve stress during this time is by being purposeful.
Yeah.
adding meaning to
Yeah.
just the smallest of things.
Mhm.
I have a thing what I do. I call it my morning stuff, and that's just a daily activity that I do every day, and I give meaning to it. I give a purpose to it. And it may be just get up like I do, get up every morning and make coffee. But there's meaning and purpose behind that. There's, I set out to do it with a daily task to make everything I do during my day have some sort of meaning. I have some sort of, which gives me some sort of drive. That way that I'm not just wandering through the day and not accomplishing anything just willy-nilly, as we say.
Yeah.
I'm giving it some sort of purpose, some sort of meaning that drives me, that gives me incentive to achieve or do something.
Yeah.
So just that daily making something purposeful, making your day purposeful, getting up with a meaning or giving meaning to just the smallest of tasks, can definitely relieve some of your stress. Whenever we give meaning and purpose to anything, that kind of propels us to or lifts us up, because that means we're doing something. We're doing something for ourselves or for someone, and that can, like I said, can relieve a lot of stress.
So that sounds like like commanding your day.
Oh, taking
like telling your day where it's going to go,
and where, just like our money. Tell my money where to go and what to do.
Commanding your day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's good. That's so good for emotional health. It gives you some sense of control. Day is, and I got one of my friends about that. We joke about this all the time. Sometimes it's commanding that your day is like, this is going to be a do nothing day.
A do nothing
I'm
day.
going to, we talk about it all the time.
Yes.
She's going to stay in her pajamas
all day.
She's not even going to take a vitamin because she doesn't want the energy.
Yep. She's not going to take her vitamin.
She doesn't. She doesn't take her vitamins on those days. She's like, I don't want the energy. This is going to be a slothful day.
It's going to be a slothful day.
And it's okay to have a slothful day.
Yep.
So it helps you get some kind of control over your day. This is going to be a happy day. Nothing's going to get in the way. I'm not going to criticize anybody today. Just whatever. Yeah, that's good. I like that one, honey.
That's a good one. Absolutely.
Yep. So responding from you were talking about being purposeful.
Oh yeah, because I like that part, because just telling myself, waking up with a sense of I'm gonna make this day all it can be, even if with the smallest things I do makes me happy.
And so then your purpose then trumps your mood.
There you go.
Let your purpose
trump your mood. That's a good one.
Yeah, I like that.
You always got the good sayings.
Because I'll be in there. See what I'm saying?
Yes. I let my actions speak louder than what I'm feeling.
Yeah, that was good. That was good too, baby. Yeah, but
I'm serious though.
Yeah, you do. You really do.
I do. I get a purpose every day. I wake up every day. First of all, God, I make that a purpose, and that's purposeful because my spirituality to me is very significant. So I get up with that every day.
So
yes, I start off with my morning stuff.
Alonzo is looking. I hope he getting on the plane.
Hey, Lonzo, what's going on? Yep. Yo, you headed my way, Mr. Delane? Yes.
You don't have to react to everything or everybody. Let me tell you something, Frenchie.
Yes.
You do. Ooh, that's a good one. You do not. When we talk about stimulus and response, everything doesn't require an action or response from you.
Yeah.
Listen. Just because the phone ring does not mean I have to pick it up.
Very good. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just because, I don't have to respond. I can choose whether or not I'm going to respond and when I'm going to respond. I'm like, I see it, but I'm going to think about it and I'm going to chew on it, and and I'll get back to it when it's a good time.
Maybe,
but everybody doesn't even get a response.
I may get back to it because it may not mean that much to me. Yeah, it may not. If I get back to it, it's probably going to.
Let your purpose trump your mood. That's good.
Like
good.
Yeah,
that's good. Just good. Is she from up north?
LA is LA.
I know, but is she from up north?
No, LA is from LA, tell us where you're from again. I think Florida.
No, I'm
She's
just
from
asking.
Florida.
What's
She's
up,
from
Zoe?
Florida.
I said that
She's
because we're from Chester, Pennsylvania. We're from the Philadelphia area, and the way we talk, we say things twice. So
good.
They're
She
good,
but then
but
there's
then there's
good. Yeah.
right?
She
So,
did.
and that's how we talk.
Yeah.
That's just how we talk, and everybody knows what it means.
She's from
right?
Miami.
Oh, she's from
Miami. Yeah.
And everybody knows what it means.
Yep.
Like, it's fun. We have fun with it. My husband and I have fun with it down here too, because like she could sing.
But she can't
sing. And everybody knows what it means. It's funny.
Don't do it. Don't go any further.
Don't go any further. I can go all day long. I ate, but I ain't like eat.
Yeah.
Or he's cute. But he
like
like
cute.
Anyway, let's get back to our lesson.
Be purposeful. Be purposeful about your day. Let your purpose trump your mood.
Yeah. Okay. Let your purpose trump your mood. Mm-hmm. And that again helps you. That helps you.
We love you too. LA, you already know I'm on the team.
Yeah, and that helps you respond from your values.
Me and LA work together.
And not from your emotions.
Work together.
Respond from your values, not from your emotions. That stimulus comes, how are you going to respond? For me, you know what it is for me. I'm just on a personal note. Personal note for me.
Talk to me.
It's about legacy for me.
Oh, that's what I got to. It's about legacy
for me.
That's where I got to. Legacy.
And what I mean by that is every day and every encounter, I'm kind of building a legacy. And I don't want to leave a legacy of somebody who is depressed or hot-headed or, just not in charge of their emotions or not considerate, that I'm strong in the courage, but I'm low in consideration for other people. I just run all over people. Mm-hmm. So I try to be mature in my conversations, the balance and the courage with the consideration in those interactions, making sure I'm treating people like a human being, like they have purpose. God loves them just as much as he loves me, and so for me, my life really is about legacy, So, I don't want a legacy of just being just overly emotional or egotistical or critical. I don't want to be like, and sometimes, guys, we're talking about emotional health during the holidays. Sometimes I want a little bit, and it's okay. It's okay. I need to pull back. I need to refuel sometimes for all that, so that I can come back stronger and refreshed when it's time. Mm-hmm. For those who watch, my husband and I, we travel a lot. We work super, super hard, but we play super, super hard too, because we need those. I need those times of refreshing. And they fuel us. So yes, it's about legacy for me. Mm-hmm. The kind of legacy that I want to live in all the various roles of my life and all the various seasons of my life. And I don't want it to be that, that person during the holidays that turns into a grump, or holidays or not, you know what I mean? So I'm just on a personal note. Very good. That's where it is for me. I don't want to be, I just let that out.
Mm-hmm. No, I understand that legacy thing, because that's where I have kind of gravitated to. I'm trying to set a legacy. Yeah. A different legacy. One that, wasn't on the same path that
absolutely
everybody before
for the holidays.
Yes, for the holidays. No, I'm for a lifetime.
For a lifetime.
Yeah, legacy is a lifetime. I'm trying to set a lifetime legacy. Mm-hmm. Yes.
So we have a bird seed we want to drop, but we're gonna go.
Yes. Oh yeah, it's time for a commercial. How about that? Chuck, give it to us, baby.
You're so funny.
And we're back with our Feel Good Talk fan. Remember, subscribe, like, and go to Feel Good Talk and Feel Good Talk, Mind, Body, Soul Business on YouTube. You also want to get your copy of the LoveByrds story at love-birds.com. Yeah. What else? We got some good stuff coming up. So we're going to push this out now because I think we've already the Lovebirds will probably be doing a Lovebirds cruise for Valentine's Day in the city of Philadelphia on the Spirit of Philadelphia. We haven't come up with a date, but I think the date is probably going to be the 13th of February. We got that. So I'm missing something.
And we will be opening up slots for coaching.
Yes.
For individual coaching and for couples coaching starting in January.
Starting in January.
Year. We'll be making those slots available. You'll be able to go and select a slot if you need
for
some time.
Coaching, individual coaching, relationship, marriage. We've also, like we said, we also will be offering not only marriage coaching, but also life coaching. But
we can officiate marriages.
We can officiate marriages also. Yes. So starting in the new year, LoveByrds Consulting will be taking on all those.
Frenchie said, "Y'all need a conference." We're working on it.
We're working on the conference. Yeah, we're working on it. We're working on it.
So, guys, we've been talking about emotional healing for the holidays.
A lot of slots. We got you, Frenchie.
I love Frenchie.
Yes, she is right there. Love you, Frenchie. I don't even know you, but I love you, Frenchie.
She's adorable. She's so precious. So we've been talking about emotional health. We talked about being yourself for the holidays, and it's okay to be you.
Yes.
And recognizing that. We talked about what you said, reinventing yourself for the holidays, deciding who you want to be for the holidays.
Yes.
We talked about getting out there and loving and allowing yourself to be loved. Get out there.
Yep.
You know, don't withdraw and go into a hole. Get out there and be around people.
Absolutely.
What else? You talk about your thoughts.
Talking about
get a grip.
Getting a grip on
your thoughts. Get a grip on your thoughts, and you know those thoughts that are come into your mind. You know, and if you're a person who does this seasonally, at this point you should be able to spot it coming. Like, I know what this is.
Yep.
I know what this is. And those thoughts that don't serve you well, send those back.
Send them back.
And replace them with some healthy.
Don't let them build up momentum like the freight train.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
We also talked about forgetting the past.
Oh, yeah.
So you want to forget the past.
Those past problems.
Don't hold on to those thoughts or those past occurrences that don't serve you well.
Don't wallow there.
Don't wallow. Don't get in there. Don't get in there and stay in there. Let them go. Let that past go.
Yeah.
If it's not serving you well, let it go. Let it go.
Anxiety. We said about finding that switch.
Flipping a switch.
Flip that anxiety switch off. And just find it and just give yourself that woosah moment to where like you know, and just when all the stimulus comes.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Hey, kid.
Hey, my brother-in-law, man. Oh, brother-in-law, it's good to see you, man.
Find that switch.
Kev, come check me out tomorrow. I got something for you, man. Come holler at me.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
I love
that's my brother-in-law. That's a baby brother.
He grown man, but that's my baby brother.
That's right, yeah.
He said I need a half day 3 times a week. Gotcha, Andy. They fighting for slots, baby.
We got you. We got you. Absolutely.
And she said hour, she had a half day. I saw that. But anyway, but listen, you see that stuff coming and send it back where it came from.
Yes. Flip the switch.
Flip that switch.
Yes.
And like, no, not today. Not today.
We talked about
being purposeful.
Make your day purposeful. Give meaning to your day.
Yeah.
And then all the small things. Listen, even the smallest of thing, give it a reason. Give it a reason.
And then I said something that was profound. I said, I don't know. What was it? It was good though. Whatever it was.
Was it good?
It was good.
Okay.
That's right. Because LA said, LA said it. Let purpose trump your mood.
Yes.
Let purpose trump your mood.
Yes.
And respond from your values. And for me, purpose for me was around legacy. So let your purpose trump your mood.
Yes.
So it's not about your mood. It's about your purpose, right? And responding from your values and not from your emotions. So our bird seed. Let me see if there's anything we need to address.
Yes.
Not today. Yes. Tell it not today.
Not today.
Not today.
Just understanding that psychological fear and that situational fear. the flight and the flight.
Jason Sylvain said needed to hear that today. Not today.
Not
and you know
today.
what? Listen, and also tell it tomorrow don't look good either.
Yeah.
Not today. Tomorrow don't look good either. Let purpose trump your mood. Yes. But listen, we're gonna leave you with a bird seed. We like to leave you with a bird seed. Something to nibble on throughout the week. Something to nibble on throughout the week.
Let me see which one. I had a couple good bird seeds, but what was your bird seed?
All right.
So
yeah, we wanted to talk about controlling the controllables.
Yeah.
And I want to share. I want to share something. Did I draw a circle? All right.
The circle.
So your bird seed this week is control the controllables.
Oh, I have one other thing I wanted to ask you.
Okay. Ask me.
The TV Jakes thing we was listening to. What was that was. Baby, help me. Help me.
I'm trying to remember what it was about. It was good, whatever it was about.
The level thing.
Bring it to me. Keep talking about it.
The level.
That was your boy.
Hey, yo, man, how you doing, man?
That was your boy.
Yo, Raphael.
We were praying for you today.
We were praying for you today, man.
Listen, we were telling your systems in your body, you better
line
up.
You better leave him alone.
Regulate. You better regulate.
Yo, listen, we went in on you today. Thank you, man, for coming in, man.
Yes. So
I hope you feel a lot better, big guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
So listen, we're gonna leave you with this bird seed. Control the controllables. Let me tell you, can y'all see this circle? Put it over your face. Put it over your face. Y'all see this circle? Y'all see this? Back in the ER, blood pressure. Jesus.
Oh.
Lord. Y'all pray
for my guy, man.
Yeah. Pray for Raphael. Light pole home renovations. He's the guy that did my sexy wall.
He's the guy that does the walls, man.
His blood pressure needs to line up in the name of Jesus. His numbers need to go the right way. In the name of Jesus. Yes. We need him to be healthy and whole. Down. Yeah.
We're praying for a calmer spirit, a calmer mind, and a calmer body for our friend.
Yeah, go to sleep. Get some rest.
In Jesus' name.
Get some rest. I know you've been humping. I've been seeing those walls.
Yes.
Get some rest.
You got to take some you time, big guy.
That's right.
Yeah, I know you in high demand, man. Just let it rest for a little while. Yeah. We know they're gonna be waiting for you, big guy.
Yeah.
They'll be out here waiting when you come back.
That's right.
But we need you to come back healthy.
That's right.
Love you, man.
All right. I drew a circle here. And I want to talk about controlling the controllables, right? So there are things that are going to be outside of our circle of control. Come on, Vanna. Outside of our circle of control. And there are things that are going to be inside of our circle of, I'm going to say, control or influence, right? When we focus on things that are outside, Vanna, of the circle of control, it just makes our circle shrink. And here's where baby, you said something about the what ifs.
Yes.
And the if onlys.
This is where the what
ifs, the and the if onlys, coulda, shoulda, woulda, it might not work. All of that. There's some things that are outside of our circle of control. And when we focus out here, it makes our circle shrink. Yes. It's like we can't do nothing about nothing.
Yes.
It's all outside of our circle of control. And we just feel like we have no control and everything is closing in. We're paralyzed and there's nothing that I can do. But when you focus on things that are inside of your circle of control or influence, it makes that circle grow and grow and grow and expand.
These things start to disappear.
But I'm trying to tell you today, you can shift your mind from outside to inside. I've been out to lunch with people and I had to draw a circle on a napkin and say, you're way out here. I need you to come in here. Because there are some things that you can control or influence. And I'll argue with anybody about it. It could be like, okay, I lost my job, and I'm out here and there's nothing that I can do about it. And it can be overwhelming and cause your circle to shrink. But if you come inside the circle, you start thinking about the things that you can do.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I can take a class. My circle starts to grow. I can refresh my resume. I can start meeting with people. There's lots of things that you can do inside your circle that will make your circle to grow. There are lots of things that you can do. Focus inside the circle. That out here, I'm focused on the things that I can't control There's nothing I can do about it. But I bet you there's something that you can do inside this circle of control.
Mhm.
There's something that you can influence. I can talk to people. I can share. I can get some feedback. I can get some coworkers, some feedback from coworkers or past bosses to help me sharpen myself. I can work on me. I can think about a new direction that I want to go into. Once you start getting inside your circle of control, that circle grows. And sometimes we're way out here in our thinking, to things that we can't do anything about, and it can seem overwhelming. And I'm just going to challenge you this week with this week's bird seed.
Yes.
Get inside your circle of control.
One other thing the circle provides is a wall against all of this.
Yeah.
So get inside the circle, guys. It's a place of protection and security.
Yeah.
Get inside the circle.
Yeah.
Get inside the circle.
Yeah. Get inside the circle of control.
Inside
That's where we need to
circle
stay.
of control.
Yeah.
That's where you want to stay.
Yeah. And I don't even like people around me who are out here. Listen, I need you to. Yeah. And we're talking about people who this isn't the most wonderful time of the year for them. It's just not. And we're recognizing, although I'm the moon excited, it's not. Some people are dealing with emotions and things, and it's okay, but we may have to help them, right? Control the controllables.
Exactly.
Right. Yep. Absolutely. Stay in the circle of control. Get in that circle of control. Yep. Walking into the circle.
Code skills are in the in the circle of control.
Absolutely. Yeah, yep. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So that's our bird seed
for
the
week.
Control the controllables. Do all of the tips and strategies. If you're not having a great time, connect with people. Get out there. Don't hibernate. Decide the person that you want to be for the holidays. Right? Absolutely. We love you.
We love you.
We love you. We'll see.
Thank y'all for all joining us. We probably will, but we will be in Canada.
Well, next week we'll be in West Palm Beach.
Yeah.
Anyway, we will talk. We will see you before the holidays.
We will see. We'll be back. Absolutely. We'll be coming back with another episode of Conversation with the Lovebirds, because we love and
we're the Lovebirds, guys. And then we love people.
Then we love.
And
you
we love.
Oh my god!
Because I'm trying to get you to switch it. It just sounds better when you switch it.
Switch it like what?
We're the Lovebirds.
We're the Lovebirds.
We love people.
And we love love.
There you go.
See y'all. Peace.
Have a great week.